"Sir, you can't park here," the sales manager shouted as everyone turned to see a beat-up old car with dull paint and a shaky bumper pulling into a parking space marked executive parking only. The manager sneered, "Sir, this area is for executives, not delivery drivers." Some staff chuckled, but the older man didn't respond. He just smiled quietly, calm and unbothered. The sales manager strutted over, waving his key card. "Executives have meetings, and we can't have this thing sitting here." The old man looked at him with a gentle smile. "I worked 10 years to earn that spot." The older man nodded slowly. "Then you should be proud of that." Without another word, he returned to his car, drove it to the back, and walked into the building. No one's seen him in ages. The sales manager poured himself coffee and smirked. The same old man from the parking lot walked in, guided gently by the assistant. The assistant smiled proudly. "Everyone, meet Mr. Thomas Reynolds, our founder." The room went silent. Mr. Reynolds smiled warmly. "I started this company with nothing but a dream, an old car, and faith." His eyes settled on the sales manager. "I drove here today in the very same car I began with." Trembling, the manager stammered, "Sir, I had no idea." Mr. Reynolds lifted his hand. The sales manager spoke the loudest about profits and cutting underperforming employees, his voice hurried and nervous. "So you believe success means appearing strong and moving fast?" "Yes, sir," the manager replied eagerly. "That's how I lead." Mr. Reynolds nodded slowly. "I used to think the same way, but true leadership is about treating everyone with respect." He looked around the room. The sales manager dropped his gaze, silent and ashamed. Mr. Reynolds turned to the CEO. "The sales department needs someone who leads with respect." The CEO nodded quickly. "Yes, sir." Mr. Reynolds then looked at a young receptionist standing by the door, the same one who had smiled and held it open for him earlier. "Yes, sir." He smiled kindly. That small act of kindness told me everything I needed to know about our future. When Mr. Reynolds left the building, he stopped by his old car. One asked, "Sir, why still drive this old car when you can afford any new one you want?" Mr. Reynolds chuckled. "Because this car reminds me that success isn't measured by how shiny your car is, but by how good your heart is." The sales manager stood at the window, watching silently as Mr. Reynolds drove away, his words echoing in everyone's mind. Drop a heart and comment. Like and subscribe my channel, and visit my channel for full story videos.